Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Roger Sherman, pitmaster and owner of the TheDistrictPit Barbecue Catering Company in Washington, D.C., coming to you again from the O Street Mansion. Today, I'm in the log cabin of the O Street Mansion. Why am I in the log cabin? Because I'm drinking hot chocolate. Why am I drinking hot chocolate? Because my very special guest today makes the best hot chocolate in the world. I'd like to introduce everybody to my pride and joy, my very own little bundle of joy, Kateri Sherman. Yay for my daughter.
Thank you for introducing me with those kind words.
So, my daughter makes really good hot chocolate, so this is nominally a food show, so I've asked her to make some hot chocolate, and she did. So here we are, sipping hot chocolate in a log cabin in the middle of the city. So, little girl, tell me about your hot chocolate.
So this is a very special hot chocolate that I make with heavy whipping cream, half and half, milk and coffee creamer, along with butterscotch and semi-sweet chocolate.
So how'd you make it?
In total, I normally make about 10 cups of liquid.
Wait. In total, you just make 10 cups?
10 cups?
You just randomly make 10 cups? For like yourself or for like the family? Or?
No, I normally make it for a group of people, so 10 cups is normally the ideal for me.
Okay, so go ahead.
I like to do my 3-2-1 rule, so I normally do 4-3-2-1. So I do 4 cups of half and half, 3 cups of milk, 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and 1 cup of coffee creamer of any flavor you choose. I like French vanilla. And then I normally do 11 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips and 11 ounces of butterscotch, and I melt it all together in a pot until it's nice and incorporated.
So hopefully one day we can add this to the District Pit Barbecue Catering winter menu. Some hot chocolate, some delicious butterscotch hot chocolate, but today we're just going to sip it in the mansion. It's just going to be for Daddy, which is good enough for me. So, kid, you are doing what with your life right now?
I'm sophomore at DePaul, and I work at Target. Those are the only two things.
What are you studying at DePaul?
I flipped between Latin American Studies and Spanish and World Language Education a couple times. I'm currently doing World Language Education.
You're doing what?
World Language Education.
World Language Education.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell me about that. What is World Language Education? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're learning languages and you're going to go teach those languages to other people. Is that what I'm trying to understand?
That is what my degree qualifies me to do, yes. It is a mix of Spanish classes, linguistic classes, and general pedagogy classes.
What is that? Pedagogy. I'm just a barbecue chef. I don't even know what that means.
I was told that it's the science of education, science of learning.
Okay, so pedagogy is the science of learning.
Pretty much, I believe.
So what are you going to do with this degree once you get it? Once Daddy spends all of his hard-earned money on this degree that you're getting?
No clue. From my understanding, I'm going to work for AmeriCorps and just do some random things until I actually decide what I want to do. But this degree of the options that I'm interested in is the most enabling, so that is the route that I have chosen.
So you have had the very interesting experience is that at a very young age, you've had an opportunity to go to a lot of different places because you speak Spanish, you do know some Italian.
A little bit.
You speak halfway decent English.
Thanks.
So tell me a little bit about the places that you've gotten to go. First of all, tell me some of the places you've gotten to go.
First country I went to was Canada. Sault Ste. Marie, Canada.
Okay, we'll skip over that.
And then after that, went to the Bahamas.
Okay.
3 times.
At least.
So those were the 2 main countries that I had flipped between when I was younger. And then my first out of the continent trip I went on, I was 14 with my Italian teacher. My mom, we went to Italy.
Okay.
And then we also checked out Switzerland when we were up there for a day because we were in Milan, and it's kind of like when you're in Sault Ste. Marie, you just go to Canada. We were like in Milan, and it was at the border of Switzerland, so we went to Switzerland. And then after that, everything I did was either a school-sponsored trip or a me-sponsored trip.
So what were those trips? Those additional school-sponsored or me-sponsored trips?
I, in my junior year, I think, of high school, went on a UK hiking trip. So we went to all the countries in the UK except Wales. Wales is still on my list. We went to London and Winchester, I think, was the smallest city we went to. We hiked Old Man Coniston. That was the first mountain we hiked. and then we went to Scotland. We went to Edinburgh and Glen Nevis to hike Ben Nevis, and then we also saw Loch Ness. We saw a lot of Harry Potter shooting scenes.
Wait. You just buried the lead. You saw Loch Ness?
We saw Loch Ness.
You went to Loch Ness. That's in Scotland. Correct. So, let's just go here. Did you see anything?
I didn't see anything.
Nothing?
I guess it's nocturnal.
Not even any ripples in the water?
There's some ripples.
Okay, so there was a chance that you saw. So you
the
may have seen something.
The Loch Ness monster. It might have been in there.
You think it exists?
I believe so.
I think it's got to be in there.
Yeah.
This is my personal opinion that it's there.
That's one of the lakes I'm not going to be swimming in. I ain't going to lie. I ain't swimming.
So we'll jump into this real quick. So a couple of years ago, you graduated from high school. And I assumed, like everybody else did, that through the natural progression, you would then go on to college.
Nope.
But at that time, you opted to do something different. What did you opt to do?
I took a gap year.
She took a gap year. Now, a gap year, for those of you who don't know, because I didn't know at this time, what is you take a year off in between school and go travel the world and waste your parents' money. So I get a kick out of this because if I had have said to my dad, Pop, I'm gonna take a gap year, he'd have slapped me sideways.
Oh.
But here we are in the 2000s, and people are doing different things. So you did go and do a gap year. So tell me about that. Where'd you go and what'd you do?
I was in Ecuador, Peru, and Spain for 2 months each, so I was gone for a total of 6 months. Before that, I was working for 6 months. I did 2 jobs, and then I went to Ecuador, Peru, and Spain. In Ecuador and Peru, for the 4 months I was there in total, I took Spanish classes for 4 hours a day. And then in Spain, I was a au pair, which is pretty much a babysitter that teaches that kid the language that they speak at home. So I taught the kid English for 8 weeks. That's what I did.
That sounds like an amazing experience. Let's go back to your first real international trips when we were hopping back and forth between the States and the Bahamas. So our family is from the Bahamas, and my father grew up there and all of his siblings. So we have some property down in the Bahamas that we go back and forth to. And when Kateri was 10 maybe, I surprised her with her first trip to the Bahamas, and we went over there. And I think that kind of sparked a little bit of interest in international travel. So while I don't want to take a ton of credit for your gallivanting around the world, at least I helped to plant the seed. But since this is nominally, like I said, a food show, we've had the opportunity to go to a lot of different places to eat in the Bahamas. Did you have any place that you'd like to eat the most in the Bahamas?
It's not really a place. Well, there's this one blue. I know the walls are blue. It's a little cafe, restaurant that we always go to.
Zoltan's.
Yeah, there we go. Isn't that the Greek restaurant?
It's a Greek restaurant.
It's a Greek restaurant in the Bahamas. It's awesome.
So I knew that this would be her answer. So the reason why I teed this up is so we go to the Bahamas, and the first thing she does is find love interest in a Greek restaurant, which is perfectly fine because they do.
They have conch fritters.
No,
they have good conch fritters.
They have good food. It's good food all the
I've only had the conch
Great dessert. They have great. You had fish there.
No, I don't eat fish.
No, you did. We had a snapper together. We ate a snapper together.
No, we did not.
Maybe I ordered a snapper and I just ate it.
I think you ordered it with the idea that we eat it together.
Myself.
I had conch fritters.
I ordered it under the hope that we would eat it together, and you wanted no part of it. That's fine. To each his own. I like fish. He doesn't. So, tell me a little bit more about things that you like to cook. I know you're not a big, giant fan of cooking, and I don't think that there's any chance that you'll take over the family catering business anytime soon. But what type of things do you like to cook, and what do you like to eat?
I don't really. I like to make my hot chocolate. I make a lot of ramen.
You make pretty good.
But I do add a lot of
cheese.
sriracha to it.
Yeah,
I do make
grilled cheese.
My grilled cheese is
That's
pretty
the other
decent.
thing.
Pretty decent.
So she's probably a better cook than I was when I was her age. But there's some things that we can teach her, and we'll get around to that. But there's some things that she can teach her old man too. So I'm just trying to, be like her a little bit and get around a little bit more. But in the interim, while I've got you here, I just figured I'd pepper you with questions. So you got 2.5 years of school left to go, right?
Yes.
2.5. So what are you most excited about for the rest of your college experience?
Probably studying abroad.
Okay.
I plan on studying abroad. gonna be weird because I plan on doing I was gonna try to just go my senior year, but unfortunately the college of education is very rigid when it comes to when they allow you to do student teaching. So I'm only allowed to do my student teaching my very last quarter of my senior year, which would prevent me from studying abroad my entire senior year. So we're doing a weird plan where I'm going to be studying abroad. The last is a semester. I don't go to a semester school, but this will be going to a semester school. I would be the second semester, my junior year, I'd be studying abroad. Summer, I'd be doing whatever, and then I'd study abroad the first semester of my senior year to get the experience of studying abroad for a year, but catering to the college of education's requirements.
This is a tremendous plan. It's very elaborate. It's one of the best plans I've ever heard. So here's a difficult question. So we are in the midst of a global pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
You are a college student who was going to school on campus,
Mm-hmm.
and now you are living in your apartment. Let me rephrase that. You are living in my apartment, and you are going to classes online. How difficult has that been, or how easy has that been? What has that experience been like?
It's been quite difficult trying to find motivation to get my work done. I was taking 5 classes. I'm now taking 4. I got rid of one of them. But you know what? I'm doing this thing where I'm taking these like extra 2 credit classes to make up for the class that I got rid of, that I withdrew from. So we're still gonna graduate on time, and I'm still gonna have 2 electives to my choosing.
That's all we can ask for.
Exactly.
So has it been much harder?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I don't know how to ask this question. Do you feel like your collegiate experience is being stolen from you?
I don't think yeah, kind of, in a sense that like in-person classes were a lot better. I also have access to the facilities, and even though I have technically access to the facilities, there's like DePaul has like 3 to 4 COVID cases a week. It's really bad.
Wow.
No idea why. I know exactly why, but I guess we won't say what's in the So I don't go to the campus to get work done, and I got a little desk set up in my apartment, but sometimes it's just difficult to get me to sit there.
You got a little what?
A little desk.
Little desk set up. Okay.
But I won't really feel like it got stolen from me unless they say that I can't study abroad because of COVID.
Okay.
I had to modify my plans because I was going to go all of my junior year. I switched it to all of my senior year because of the pandemic. Thought the college of education would be reasonable and allow me to just take my education and Spanish classes early and do my student teaching my junior year to be able to study abroad my senior year. They still told me no, so that's why we're doing this plan where, according to on paper, I'm studying abroad twice because I'll be going one program that's 1 semester in the spring and going to that same program again 1 semester in the fall. But in my mind, I'm just going abroad for a year, but just making it match what the college of education wants me to do and what the pandemic is allowing me to do.
So look, kid, that's spectacular. You are working within the guidelines of the university. You are doing the things that they are telling you have to be done for the curriculum, and you have a plan outside of that to get the things done that you want to do. And I commend you for that. Just look, you're an adult. It's hard for me to look at that and look at you and be like, this child is grown. She's an adult. I have a very difficult time with that. But I'm super proud of you for navigating your way through this very difficult circumstance in this very difficult world.
Thank you.
So, what do you do for fun in Chicago?
I pick up extra shifts at Target because there's nothing else to do. We're not. I didn't really have enough time to actually make college friends before we stopped going to school, so I don't talk to anybody from the fall. And none of our high school friends are really getting back in contact with each other, even though they're all here. So pretty much all my friends are at work. Since I don't hang out with them outside of work, I hang out with them by going into work, and raising that money so that worst comes to worst. I expect to get some scholarships for studying abroad. If I don't get any scholarships for studying abroad, the goal is to be able to still pay for it. So. Well,
don't worry about that, kid. If we get to that point, Dad'll sell a couple more racks of ribs and maybe a few old briskets, and we'll get you through.
Okay. Well, so far, savings plan has been very successful, so
good.
I feel very confident.
I feel like you're very confident as well. And I'm doing my best over here.
No problem.
So, plans for the rest of the holidays?
I did get my first bilingual job at Casa Central. I'll be a home care assistant. I've not been assigned a person yet, but I'm waiting for the coordinator to contact me back on when the December training session is, because obviously working with the older population is a in-person 3-day. Why is it in person? No clue. It's in-person training about how to protect yourself from COVID, and it's in-person training. Makes no sense to me.
That's the strangest thing ever, but
And it's a 3-day training that I must attend in December. We don't have.
these don't sound like very fun holiday plans. What do you got coming up that's fun?
That's fun. I don't know. I'm excited for my first bilingual job.
Okay, well, good.
And then after that,
What do you
we're
want
closed on Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas?
I have no idea. I have no clue.
What do you think about that for a little while? Let's see if you can't get you something nice for Christmas.
Okay.
It'll pay your light bill.
That'd be awesome. You could throw in a little loan money, Moella. I'll send you the login info. Just
You
toss
want
everything
more
in there.
money from me? I love it. Well, kid, I don't want to take up all the rest of your time, but I'm glad you indulged your father and came on my little show today, and I appreciate all your time. The hot chocolate was delicious. It's the best I've ever had. You continue to make me proud. I'm very happy that you are doing as well as you are. I am as proud of you as I can possibly be. And just one request: when I get old and gray, just make sure you call me every once in a while, and maybe if I'm lucky, you come see me.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching the show, everybody. We appreciate it. Coming to you from the O Street Mansion, I'm Roger Sherman, and this is my daughter, Kateri Sherman, and we hope you guys have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you. Well, cheers.
Cheers.